All right. Oh, boy. Oh, okay. All right. Well, don't you know? Howdy, everyone. I am Nathan Blake, and welcome to Seashells. It's a really interesting looking little game I found on itch.io yesterday. I wanted to try it out. And it's got a very pixelated art style, but it looks real neat. And there's no title screen or anything. It just dropped us straight in. So it doesn't look like we can jump or anything, but we can sprint, which means that they just use stock Unity, like, running stuff, or we're gonna be chased by things, you know? So, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, you know? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and approach the door. Other than the, like, the seams not connecting very well, it looks really cool. Like, I am legitimately excited about the way this looks. Is the sun coming up? Is it getting brighter? Is it getting brighter as we stand out here? Okay, well, we opened it up. Ooh, well, this looks sketchy. The floor looks, and does anyone else feel like the floor looked like it was moving? Or is it just because the tile is weird? Whoa, what's that? It's like we're looking through a fisheye. That's what I saw. There on the side of the screen, you can see it. Weird, huh? Wonder if that's graphical or purposeful. I hope they play it into the story, because that's neat. It's just weird. I don't know. I can't remember. I got like 6 different games, and I've just been playing them. And so I don't remember which ones are which. This one might have been something like we have to survive 6 nights in a lighthouse or something. I don't remember if it was lighthouse specific. If it was, it would probably be pretty telling. Oh, man, I got 6 games. One of them has a lighthouse, but I can't remember which one is about you being in a lighthouse. Okay. Yeah, so it is a little distracting. All the seams, you keep getting flashes through them, which is kind of weird. But, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, okay. So we got a door and ooh, it keeps going up. So we get the, oh, okay, it opened towards me. I didn't expect that. Why did it open towards me? Okay, what do we have here? Anything up here? We're essentially at the top. Okay, so this is just like the place where you would stand and look out, where you wouldn't block the light. That makes sense. That's logical. That sounds real lighthousey. Okay. I'm good. Whoa! Ah, is the lighthouse stealing my soul? What's happening? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm in the darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
And I'm not sure what's happening. The lighthouse is... Oh, it's moving now. It's doing its thing. It's just a regular, good old-fashioned lighthouse now, I guess. Let's see what we can see. Oh, hey, look. It's accurately looking out into the darkness. That's a cool effect. I feel like that's done well. Good job, game developer. I like it. I don't know what it's gonna reveal to me, but I think it's good. All right, let's go down. Down the stairs. I say down the stairs. I've got the hiccups. No, not the hiccups. Anything but the hiccups. Well, at least I'm playing a spooky game, though, right? Because if I got the hiccups and I'm playing a spooky game, all that has to happen is something spooky happens. That's the litmus test, right? That's how you know if a spooky game is really good and spooky, is if it cures your hiccups. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much hiccup did this game fix? I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna sleep. Left the front door open. Hope that's not a problem. Front door wide open. Oh, it's dark. Much darker now. Oh, there's no door. I should have left the door open, apparently. I was smart to leave the door open. I can't see. Can you guys see? Okay, I see something. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to blindly walk up the steps, I guess. Oh, okay. That was scary. Oh, I can kind of see the edge of the steps now. Okay. I never know if it's like my monitor or the lighting in the game. I know I constantly complain. Smaller? Is this a smaller area than the others? Or is it smaller, or is it getting progressively smaller? Okay. Well, maybe I can leave this way even. Oh. The light tower's off. I gotta go up there and turn it back on. Hey man, we had an agreement. You were gonna steal my soul, and you were gonna provide light for passing ships. Okay, it got me again. It startled me again. I didn't expect the boom again. Is it even shining? Okay, it is. All right. It looks more real this time. I don't know. I guess it's something about the gamma settings. This looks more like real light than it did before. Weird. Okay. Okay, we're just going to give the lighthouse one go around again. Because I would assume that one of these days it's going to spot something with that spotlight of its. No, it's okay. It's okay. I know. It's a bad day. Oh, was it out there? Did I miss something? Did I miss the important thing because I was spooked? Dang it. It's the worst. When you get spooked by something and so you stop in a horror game and you're like, oh, should I be seeing something right now? I don't like the way the walls distort around me whenever I vaguely move the camera. I know I'm just gonna walk down one of these steps one of these times, and there's just gonna be a guy standing there, just a-waiting for me. Actually, I'm timing this perfectly so that I can see right out the window right as the light passes every time. Okay, it passed then. I missed it this time. Okay, I'm sleeping! I'm sleeping. Surely nothing bad will happen now. I heard that horrible noise and the lighthouse keeps going off, but nothing bad has ever happened. Boy, it's dark. Boy, howdily, it's dark. It's brighter than last time, though. I can actually see the steps. So it's daytime. Okay, good. I like daytime slightly more. I mean, I'm still trapped in a lighthouse. Still trapped in a lighthouse and I'm gonna die horribly, but you know, I think I'm gonna add a lighthouse to my list of bad things in horror games. Like, whoever saw a lighthouse in a video game was like, that's a nice place to be. I'm sure that's not haunted. I'm sure no lighthouse ever has been haunted by the spirit of a dead fisherman or something. Definitely not. Alright. Checking outside, 'cause it's the only thing that I can do in this game. I don't know, but I've been told that I need to get my soul stolen by this lighthouse. Oh, it's gonna boom! It's gonna boom! Boom! Ha! Got you this time! Wasn't scared a bit. Oh, my hiccups are gone, though, so I think something must have worked. I'm trying to really figure out what's changing, you know? Like, I feel like more is changing here than just there's some light now, you know? Like, it just doesn't make sense for that to be the only difference. I'm tense. I'm tense. My butt, I was just like, is the lighthouse not working? Okay, it's working. Okay. I'm sure something spooky's gonna happen now. Okay, it didn't see anything. Anything hiding back here? What? 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 I didn't know there was another, what? What? A spatter of glistening black goo is spread across the ground. It smells like rotten meat? My uncle has been a source of mystery for as long as I can remember. My family sometimes spoke about how when I was very young, he had suddenly vanished without a trace, only to reappear several months later with a drastically altered personality. Like I said, no fisherman that lived at a lighthouse ever been haunted. Before the disappearance, he had been awkward and uncertain, prone to spending all of his time locked alone in his house. But once he returned, he was confident, gregarious, and full of life, the type of man others instinctively gravitated towards. The difference was so severe that my family were initially wary, but like all things, this unease faded over time as they became acclimated to his new and likable personality. However, no matter how many times they questioned where it had been, all he ever gave in response was an odd, knowing smile that made his eyes gleam brightly. Eventually, everybody stopped asking. Everybody but me. Okay, how long has that been there? I could have sworn the bed was on the bottom floor when I first started. Am I wrong about that? Play back the tape!
Previously on Lost.
Okay, well, we opened it up. Ooh. Almost certain the bed was on the ground floor. And the door disappeared. I could be wrong. Okay, that's just more door squeaking. It's a good door squeaking sound. Like, a lot of these games use, like, real stock door squeaking noises, but that one was real spooky and weird. Okay, well, I guess it's like 3 down, right? So like 3 to go if the storyline of the game, or the description of the game, has anything to do with it. Hey, man. He's up. He's up. It's okay. I understand they canceled the cable, but it's gonna be alright, man. You can watch Beyblade somewhere else. Is that a beluga whale? Is that a very unhappy whale? Oh! It's okay, man. We all understand. We all want to watch Beyblade sometimes, but sometimes life happens, and you can't. Should I go outside? Oh, no, I don't want to go out there. Alright, Lighthouse, steal my soul, because I'm like, honestly, I'm pretty spooked by this whole thing, and I'd rather just not be here, so I don't know being... Every time! Oh my goodness! I don't let that happen! I've only expected it the one time! How am I that dumb? Oh, he's real mad about that. He doesn't like the light being turned on. Hey, buddy. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. The light is our friend, okay? Nothing bad ever came from a light. Light's a good thing. We all just need to enjoy the light. Blinded by the light. Wake up, boy. Is there something down there? Oh, I don't know. I think maybe this place has a ghost or something. I think maybe there's more than meets the eye.
The Transformers, more than meets the eye.
Sir, it seems that you're suffering from a severe case of the Transformers disease. What is that, Doctor? It means that in this situation, there is more than meets the eye. Yeah, the door's gone! I was right. The door's moving lower. The tower's getting bigger, guys. I wasn't wrong. What happens if I try to go again? Okay, this is as far down as the door goes. Guys, the lighthouse is getting bigger. Progressively. Oh, the door doesn't open anymore. Oh, okay. You know, I was hoping I got outside I'd get to learn a little more about the narrative of the game, but I guess not. I guess that's fine. Okay, we're gonna sleep here now. We're gonna sleep. It's gonna be good times. No problems here. Oh, good, the sound is gone. It's day out. Let's go downstairs and out the front door. The tower is permanently taller now. I figured it would revert back or something, but it is permanently taller. Can I go outside now? Is the door openable now? There's not any blood splatters. There's no blood splatters. There's no notes. There's no nothing. It's turning real dark and evil and possessed in this place. Maybe there's more information out of here. Any more pieces of paper about my uncle who went all spooky weird? Spooky weird uncle? Alright, Lighthouse, steal my soul again, I guess. I don't know. It's gonna bang! It's gonna boom! Wait for it. I called it this time. 2 out of 6 times I have... 2 out of 5, I think, actually. 2 out of 5 times it has not freaked me out. Okay, so... we're real certain that nothing bad's happening here, right? If you don't know what to do, you can... Oh, that was like a... What? Why is it there? That doesn't seem right. Is that my boat? It's my boat! My boat is half consumed by the water, or by the building. Oh, more stuff. Spatter of black goo. Smells like rotten meat. Lost within the muffled seas looms a darkened tower bright. To cleanse the soul of fear's disease, feed your cage into the light. Feed your cage into the light. Cleanse the soul of fear's disease. Feed your cage into the light. That's what's doing. It's not stealing my soul. It's taking my fear. Keep the monolith appeased. Tend to its 6 howling nights. Sails away a newborn free, birthed anew to spread the right. So as long as I keep doing this, the spooky is gonna take my fear away. It's like a rite of passage. I'm becoming a less fearful person. That means this is all good, right? This is all good things. Why would I be scared? How far can I walk out here on the water? Did I turn? The fog muffles the sound of the waves. The air feels thickened. Okay. All right, well, I figure I might be able to just walk on water off of this place like Simon Peter, but whatever. All right, so now we know this is a good thing. Nothing bad's happening to us. We're becoming braver by the second, guys. Someday I shall fear nothing again, because I don't like... There's a lot of cows in here mooing about having a bad day. And I don't know if I'm comfortable with it. It's okay, though. It's okay, we're just gonna keep feeding my cage. Feed the cage to the darkness, and then it's gonna... Yeah, there it is. There it is. We got it figured out now. I ain't gonna be spooked by that again. That would be stupid for me to be afraid of a sound that I've heard multiple times before of the exact same... Well, that sounds worse. That sounds noticeably worse than it used to. Anything out there that I can see with the light? That the light is affording me the ability to visualize with my eye sockets? That is allowing light to reflect into my corneas and is allowing for my brain to then translate that into a sensation not dissimilar from seeing things? Oh, I'm spooked. Okay, there's my bed. I guess we're gonna go downstairs more. We're gonna see if there's anything. This place is getting taller, right? I'm not just crazy. The tower keeps getting taller and spookier. I'm not allowed to open this door at night. Jerks. Huh. They lock me in the tower every night like Rapunzel. Only my golden locks are much shorter and less prehensile than hers at least from Tangled. She seemed to almost have this like Mr. Fantastic Elastigirl control over her hair at some points. Is that in that movie? I've only seen that movie once. I feel like that's just an accurate representation of that story. That she had control over her hair when it was like in other places. But I'm probably mostly just misremembering, but I'm pretty sure there was at least a few moments that sort of thing happened. Okay, more black goo. Spatter of black goo. Smells like rotten meat. I don't see any pieces of paper, though. Oh, there's a bunch of spatters of black goo. Oh, this one has pieces of paper. Okay. Cool. Backup monitor to the rescue. You can see better on the capture than I can see in the actual game. This ordeal has been much harder and stranger than I initially expected. Every night, an ungodly course of abominations emerge from the sea to gather around the base of the tower and attempt to frighten me into fleeing with their incessant gibbering and gurgling. Were it not for the cleansing power of the light, I would have vanished from this place on the second morning. It seems to pull the weakness from me, and each time I touch it, I am left feeling serene, calm, and like I can fight through the rest of this challenge with a sense of clarity and purpose. I will not give up. Not this time. Not this time? Was it previous situations that I have tried this and I've given up? And to Betty Pie we go again. An ancient bed frame with a thin, mildewy mattress. The light at the top of the tower needs to be activated before resting. Oh, I forgot I had to do that. Well, I almost botched the whole experiment, right? If I had gone to bed then, I almost wish that there was like an alternate ending where if you forget and you shut the light, you forget to turn the light on and go to bed, you die horribly. That'd be kind of neat, right? Like, game developer, get on it. Like, I feel like it's a real missed opportunity because you click it and it would just do it and then it would be like, because you forgot to turn off the light, blah, 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 blah. Could even be completely text-based. It wouldn't have to see it happening necessarily. Well, this was easy enough. Oh, goodness! Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Nobody worry about a gosh dang thing. The camera definitely didn't fall over. It's because there was I had like a little tiny microphone on a tiny tripod. Whoa. More goo. I had a tiny microphone on a tiny tripod. And it was just there because I didn't have another good place for it. And the tripod went off balance and it fell over, which knocked the camera off with it, which is really frustrating because this camera's like rarely ever had any issues with me like knocking it over, even though it's kind of sitting in a precarious area because I'm real careful with it. But everything's still recording okay, right? Yep, okay, good. Banging against the door. You know, I'm gonna go turn on that lighthouse. Something tells me that lighthouse is the only thing keeping him away. At this point, lighthouse, lighthouse, lighthouse. Okay, I did it. I got turned on the lighthouse. It's absorbing my scare soul, my soul of scaredness, and then it's gonna spit out light and kill all the dank, dark evil out there. It's fighting off Cthulhu. This lighthouse is the one last bastion against Cthulhu. I wonder how much more you all are seeing than me, because, like, I'm gonna lighten this up a little bit in post, which is gonna artifact things like crazy, because the pixelated graphics are already artifacted. Did they bash my door in? Because it sure as heck sounded like they were trying to bash my door in. There's 3 floors below the bed now. And I think that means the door is moving down, not that my bed is moving up. Alright, bedtime. I take it back. My bed might just be moving up. Maybe my guy's getting scared and moving his bed each night because he's like, I'll be safer if I'm closer to the light bulb. Alright, steal my soul! Wait, is the water... Is there no sand anymore? Whoa. I don't think I can go outside anymore. Whoa. Whoa, did the darkness destroy the ground? What happened? My bed's definitely higher up in the tower now. Okay, so I thought there was new layers being added to the tower, but I'm pretty sure my bed was just moving up. I am exhausted. The walks of the tower have started to constantly shift ever so slightly in a pulsing rhythm, making a faint noise which sounds like a beating heart full of wet granite. The soft grinding causes my hair to stand on end. I can no longer sleep without the calming effect provided by the light. Disastrously, just as I had decided to abandon this accursed ordeal, my boat has vanished, likely taken by the sea demons in the night. I have been trying to devise a means of escape, but the incessant grinding sound is an invasive presence that dissolves my ability to focus properly. I need to get out of this place. It will drive me to madness before I can complete the rite. Better to return home and a failure than a lunatic. Oh. That's why I can't open the door. The water has raised to this point. Good gravy. Oh, and the walls are moving. Look, I'm not even touching the mouse now, and oh boy. The water has risen. No wonder my little bed keeps moving up. I'm trying to avoid drowning. Running out of space. Should I look out here? Definitely can't see well enough for it to matter. Oh boy. This is real good, by the way. I haven't been talking much about what I think of the game. It's spooky. It's well done. I feel like the writing is just really good. Like, it's clear that the person that's writing all of this has a pretty good hold on what they want to say and do. I can actually see the water from here now. Like, previously, I couldn't even see anything from the light room. But now, clearly, you can see. I don't see the monsters. Whoa, what was that? Oh! Never mind, I lied. The light itself is the only thing stopping that. What if has that been there this entire time? Have I been missing that because I've been looking only where the light is shining? Oh my goodness, this is horrifying. I had no idea. Oh, it's so cool and interesting. Okay, I need to go inside and close that door. Only thing protecting me from certain doom, apparently. All right, I'm just gonna go to sleep now. This is fine. That's perfectly fine. No problems here. Everything's okay. I'm fine. Okay. Well, the water is above this spot. The water has definitely risen beyond where I'm at. It's right up to here. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Okay, I don't want to turn on... Oh, here we go. Pages. The true face of this terrible tower has been revealed to me last night through a dream. In this vision, I rose from my bed and descended the staircase for what seemed like hours, far, far below the surface of the ocean, and on yet further into the depths of the earth itself. As I continued spiraling down, the constant pulsing sound of the shifting tower gradually changed in quality from the grinding of stones to something more biological, more wet. After what seemed like an eternity, the stairs ended and I emerged into a small room filled by a giant, rotten, still beating heart, almost 3 times my height. It dangled from the ceiling via a network of tree-trunk-thick arteries that glowed with uncanny brightness. Gazing at this monstrosity with his back turned to me was the figure of a man silhouetted against the pulsing light. As I silently took in the ghastly scene, he slowly turned towards me to reveal a familiar face. It was my face. He walked towards where I stood, frozen in place, clasped my shoulders and whispered, "Father." Then the sickly light of the tower burst from his eyes and mouth in burning gushes, and I screamed as it tore me apart. I do not know what is going to happen to me or what my uncle's true purpose was in sending me here, but I am more frightened than I have ever been in my life, and finally I cannot run away. So the darkness creates a copy of you and sends it back in your stead. And this copy is you, but evil and not afraid of anything. And so it seems like you're losing your fear, but what you're really losing is your humanity as the tower itself is absorbing your soul. I was perfectly right. I was exactly right all along. I said it was stealing my soul at the very beginning. You are all here. You are all witnesses to the fact that I figured out the heck was going on the first time it happened. And then it tried to red herring me, but I was onto its little games. Stealing my fear does not sound like anything that's worth having. Stealing my soul, though. Oh my goodness. This game is neat. This is real well done, I gotta say. Just the fact that, like, the story itself is so well written. It just goes to show you, like, a game doesn't have to have complex gameplay or anything to be good or cool. It just has to have a narrative. And narrative-driven, like, mechanics are perfectly fine. Like, the main mechanic of this game is clicking on a lighthouse and it going boom. But that's a huge part of the story. It's the most important part of the story. Going to bed. And then we're going to see what happens. Like, there's nothing else that I can do, apparently. I'm going to wake up tonight, turn on the lighthouse. Oh, the floor is undulating. Is that water? It's blood. Water or blood or something. Is this my first approach? Is it like the very first time? Okay, I didn't see anything. I looked all around. I probably missed something because it's just so dark, but... Anyway. Oh, boy. Oh. Books? So many books. It was alive the whole time! The whole tower was alive the whole time! I kept seeing it out of the corner of my eye! The building itself was moving! Remember? I pointed it out! I said that out of the corner of my eye, everything looked like it was moving all the time. Like it was fisheye or something, but it was the narrative. I didn't know. This is insane. Oh, I love this so much. It's horrifying in so many ways, but it is so interesting. Oh my goodness. Wow. The creator of this game, man, this is an amazing narrative. I don't know if you wrote this yourself or if this is a story like a Lovecraft story or something that you've just turned into real. I don't know. I don't know enough about like this sort of thing to know, but your creation of it is just so well done. You have made your execution is amazing. And I don't care if the story is yours or not. I mean, obviously it's even more impressive if you wrote the story, but whatever you've done here is an amazing thing. People have been writing books for years and throwing the pages around. And the books are just piled up in piles now because you can't see the books. Okay, there's nothing in there. It was nice to have 2 seconds of normality. 2 seconds of something being normal again. It's an eye, isn't it? It's an eye. It's not been a lighthouse this entire time. It's been an eye. Sucking me dry, killing me. Stealing my life and then sending out an emissary out into the world to convince other people to come here. Oh my goodness. Wow. So amazing. Okay, am I stuck up here now? Oh, the eye is just gonna watch me now. Hey man, how's it going? It's a big brown eye. All right, we're gonna go down to the basement now. Is that what we're gonna do? So check out here real quick. Okay, to the basement where we find the heart and the other guy and the horrifyingness, and we learn what's really going on here. I'm so impressed that it was all part of it, that even the seeing things move out of the corner of my eye thing wasn't just a graphical glitch, and I'm so pumped that they did it that way. Like, the fact that I could feel it and I could tell that it was possibly something like that the entire time, but I just didn't have the ability to really go check for myself is awesome. What? Was there a baby? Was there a gosh darn baby? Oh, or the black goo. Is that people who've been killed by it before? Decaying corpses? Oh, I'm a baby now. I'm tiny. I'm tiny. We're short. We're short. We're an ickle bitty baby. Oh my goodness. This game is, whoa. Oh, hello. Hello, good sir. How are you out there today? It is so pleasant to see another human face, even if it is filled with the devil. Okay. Alright. This is fine. This is fine. Hello? Oh, I don't like this. I don't know if I'm ever getting to the bottom. I think I've gone down like 7 levels so far. Oh, there's the door. Can I go to the basement more? Now that I'm a baby? Now that I'm a little wee baby? Can I wiggle my way into the corner? Nope. Okay, well, as long as I don't get glitched in there. That would be just my luck. Get all the way to the end of the game and then get glitched into the corner. I can't see. Or just oh, under the water. And the hands are there. And the notes. There's some notes for us. The handwritten letters are scrawled and smeared clumsily across the pages. This is to be my final entry. Tried to avoid feeding myself to the light on the 6th and final evening. It made the night last for 5 weeks before I finally gave in. 5 weeks locked inside, listening to the mournful screams of those pitiful creatures outside as the bricks around me pulsated. 5 weeks without the blessed void of sleep to give me a respite. So I finally gave in and let it feed on my terror one last time. The tower has ceased pulsing. The ritual is finished. All I can hear are the soft sounds of the waves as I watch the man with my face slowly drift away on his boat and fade into the mist, starting his long journey back towards all I have ever known and loved. In this terrible act of creation, the light has stolen something vital from me, and my body has already started breaking down. Black ooze leaks from all my orifices of my face. The black ooze is other people. So the notes weren't being written by me, they were being written from the guy who was one day behind me in this process. Black ooze leaks from all the orifices of my face, and 2 of the fingers on my wrist, on my writing hand, have softly collapsed inwards to reveal the pungent liquid gushing from within. I can feel my bones softening, gravity starting to press on me as it never has before, and I fear that if I do not soon join the other victims within the depths of the ocean, I will quietly slump into a puddle and never move again. Maybe these pages can serve as some kind of warning, but I doubt it. By the time anybody reads this, they're already doomed. The hands reaching up from the darkness are not the thing to be afraid of. They are people trying to warn people to get the heck out of the tower. I am so sorry. This whole time, what I was so afraid of, the thing that I was going to the light to avoid, these creepy dark hands in the darkness, the whole time they were actually the previous victims. And the darkness is what took them. And into the depths of the ocean I go. Man, that was amazing. Narratively, that was amazing. Seashells. That's so crazy. Seashells, like it sends out a shell of you. Back over the sea goes a shell of you that is not a real person. Developed by Leaky Fingers. At Leaky Fingers on Twitter. So his leaky fingers that he was using to write those last letters. Visit leakyfinger.itch.io for new game every month. Okay, well, that was good. I don't have the time to sit here and talk to you guys too much more because this is going to be a long one anyway, and I only have 4 minutes left on my recording, but that was amazing. So good. I loved it. Please keep working on these things. The narrative part of it was so good. I just can't believe it. The fact that you were able to do so much with just walking up and down a tower is amazing. So thank you, Leaky Fingers, for creating this wonderful piece of art. I believe personally that games are art, and so they're important because art is important. So the fact that you have created this, that you've shared it with us, it just plays right into that. This is truly a work of art as any book or movie ever has been. And I am so thankful that you shared it with us. Very good job. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more content like this in the future, hit that like button, comment down below, tell us what you liked about this game so we can try to find more games like it in the future. And last of all, if you wouldn't mind considering hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell, because this channel, obviously, it only is a success if people are coming here and watching. And you're only coming and watching if you know that videos are coming out. So thank you all so much. Link in the description below to the game in case you wanted to get in there and see if you can find anything that I missed. And yeah, we'll see you next time. For now, this is Nathan Blake signing off for Nathanblakegames. Remember that games are art, and art is important, and so are you. Sayonara.